So we're going to open today's meeting December 1st, 2015. First we'll be opening with an invocation led by Rabbi Aaron Begun of Shabbat of Cheviot Hills, and our Pledge of Allegiance will be led by retired Colonel Lisa Kozanza from the United States Army, residing in Granada Hills. So the audience will please rise, and Rabbi.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Thank you, Mayor Antonovich and Supervisor Willie Thomas and all of you great people here at this county. Thank you for your great work. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving weekend. The day of Thanksgiving is a day that we contemplate in the kindness of our God Almighty for giving us a great country. As the founder of this country, proclaimed this day to be a day to appreciate the fact that God has given us a country where we could live with peace and tranquility. On this day is also by divine providence, everything that happens in this world is precisely the way God specifically wants, whether we understand or not. This day is a Hasidic holiday too. Today, the day where the first rabbi, the founder of Chabad Lubavitch movement, back in Russia in the end of the 18th century, was in prison because of the teaching of his belief. It didn't go well with the Tsar at that time. But today was a day of liberation, where they recognized the tremendous benefit of his teachings. There's a story of one of the officers who came to interrogate the rabbi, and he asked him a question. It says in the beginning of the Bible in Genesis, God called to Adam and says, "Where are you?" So he asked him, doesn't God know where Adam is? So he gave him an answer based on one of the early commentaries. But the officer knew well the Bible, and he said, "I already know the commentary. I want to hear something from you. How do you explain that?" So the rabbi turned to him and said, "Where are you is a call from God, a perpetual call from God to each one of us. God asks us, where are you in this world? God has given you a certain amount of days, hours, and minutes to accomplish your mission in this world. Where are you? Have you accomplished this work?" Their board of supervisors, God has given you this privilege of this position of leadership, of bringing light into this world, fulfilling the mission of God. And it's our responsibility as leaders to make sure that we bring the light into this dark world, a world that we see of so much confusion of what is right and what is wrong. May God give and grant each one of us the strength, health, courage, and the determination to do God's will. Just as we approach the holiday of Hanukkah, the lesson to each one of us, may God gives us the power to illuminate just a little bit of light to push away a tremendous amount of darkness. May we have the power and the strength to be able to break through every bit of darkness of this world with a great light of truth and honesty, morality, and bring about the ultimate fulfillment of the prophet Isaiah as the great Jewish codifier, the Maimonides, ends his great work with the words, "And the world will be filled with the knowledge of God as the ocean bed is filled with water." May it happen speedily in our days, and let us all say, Amen.
Amen.
The rabbi, oh, it's your district. I thought it was the third district. Okay.
Thank you very much,
Yeah,
Mr. Mayor.
I was moving you to Chevy.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. We're delighted to have with us today Rabbi Aaron Begun, as he has served as the emissary of the Rabbi, as a spiritual leader of the Chabad of Cheviot Hills since 1987. The Chabad of Cheviot Hills is a Jewish outreach organization in Los Angeles which provides programs for the community, including adult education, hospital visitation, Hebrew school, as well as counseling services and many other services. Born in Sao Paulo, Brazil, where his parents were part of the largest Jewish organization in the world, Chabad Lubavitch movement. And so the rabbi has been here since 1977, and he graduated from the Rabbinical College in New Jersey, was ordained from Central Chabad Yeshiva in New York, that is specifically Brooklyn. He's founded the first Chabad Girls High School in Los Angeles. He's married to Esther and is blessed with a wonderful family. His son, Rabbi David, is here with us today, and we welcome you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're delighted to have the rabbi with us today, and we thank you for leading us in this morning's invocation, and we extend to you the certificate of appreciation for your presence and wish you Godspeed.